far online and Crawford says Stonebwoy brag too much. Adolfo Stonebwoy say or no and the only artist just say obi bia en kan ho ye kan omo ni omo share music asia to fill 40,000 capacity Accra Sports Stadium. To its capacity much as overflow in excess of 15,000.
Resources, finances into making sure that we are not culture vultures. We are culture custodians. I can put it to you any day and I can speak my truth. The stadium was full to capacity. The production was from my pocket. I know the amount of dollars that I spent to put that capacity. No artist within this in my class has done that yet. No artist in my class, not to say legends, however, have done that yet. 40,000 capacity seated. It was filled to 55 plus. It's there, it's evident. The staging. Did you guys see any sponsor on that stage?
No.
That is the capacity we're talking about, and how. So we have to speak. It's some of us who have to be speaking. Yeah. It's just because we don't like to speak. We've left it for some people who feel like, you know, they are in the industry and they are personalized.
You see what Stone
and I'm
saying?
speaking from my heart.
And of Stonebwoy, over internet is one Crawford say, hey Charlie, if you brag too much. A lot of people and so I say he said what he said. You know, kretrodo and waka onti asiako neko shepu. Na ningina ni so go piemu ewo 3 music with Ice Spice and I just okasa edify certain things in the industry. Along the discussion, Stonebwoy chemu say or no, he has every right to speak about dancehall and music as well as Ghana music industry because or no, and the first artist to bring certain top dancehall artists in Jamaica to Ghana, including Spice. Or say you check the records such as say a lot of dancehall artists and on your Ghana. Now on also and yet the only artist among the peers to fill Accra Sports Stadium of over 40,000 capacity. Or say yeah ma or no of failing 55,000 with the fans artists almost celebrity or musical festival which is the BIM concert. Also OBBA whether Shatter, whether Sarkodie, whether Medical, whether King Promise, whether Black Sheep, Omunina, just say Omunie whatsoever he did there. Or say Omo share music as say even though I'm born you name him say or name these people in the industry. I don't know I'm Crawford say, hey Charlie Stonebwoy, you dey talk too much. All credit to 3 music. Muma inko tie di okan yeba ebeto amuso.
Advice that should be looked at, and I want to also, I believe that I stand the capacity to speak like this because we're putting resources, finances into making sure that we are not culture vultures. We are culture custodians. I can put it to you any day and I can speak my truth. The stadium was full to capacity. The production was from my pocket. I know the amount of dollars that I spent to put that capacity. No artist within this in my class has done that yet. No artist in my class, not to say legends, however, have done that yet. 40,000 capacity seated. It was filled to 55 plus. It's there, it's evident. The staging. Did you guys see any sponsor on that stage?
No.
That is the capacity we're talking about, and how. So we have to speak. It's some of us who have to be speaking. Yeah. It's just because we don't like to speak. We've left it for some people who feel like, you know, they are in the industry and they are personalized.
You see what Stone is saying?
And I'm speaking from my heart.
Jay, you see what Stone is saying?
This is passion. Left time to come over without this
because of
dancehall, because of the music. How can dancehall be Ghana's problem? I mean, that's a very irresponsible talk, and I put it to Ike. That's, you know, this will give him some shouts. Big respect. He's my brother. We all come from the ends. We can talk and argue many days. Moogis used to be his artist, if it still is. Moogis is a protege of reggae and dancehall, who's one of the most talented and biggest artists here. That statement, I think, if he retracts, will do very well. Will do very well for us. But he can keep to it because it is his opinion. But for us who defend and put resources, finances into elevating Ghana. I just came back from Ivory Coast.
And you have been doing well. You have been doing extremely well.
I just came back from Ivory Coast. Went to represent Ghana right there. Any stage you find me on, I have the Ghana flag. I'm a flag boy for Ghana. So I put my heart into it. I put my life into it.
While doing dancehall.
And none of that will happen without dancehall.
Believe me, people say they're not even shooting no videos because they don't believe in investing in their careers. and we are flying. Empress is leaving her schedule. She just released. So dancehall is the best thing that could have ever happened to Ghana.
Check this out.
Aside everything Stone is saying, excuse me, because we grew up on that.
That
We grew up on that. We grew up on the bujus and the shabbas coming to Ghana.
If you talk Zimzima,
remember who brought Beenie Man to Ghana? I'm sitting right here in front of you. Remember who brought Beenie Man to Ghana? Remember who brought Busy Signal to Ghana. Remember who brought Morgan Heritage to Ghana. Remember who brought Tentic to Ghana. Remember who brought Spice. Yeah, son, we are living a legacy. Don't water it down.
It's election season.
Don't water it down.
You're buying the votes.
what I was going to say. What I was going to say in addition to what what are they talking in addition to what Eche they talk be saying? Trust me, the kind of love and embrace you get when you connect with Jamaican people is rare. Everybody I've connected with, he knows Jazzwad.
You know more people me know.
You know, he knows Jazzwad, right? And every Jamaican I've connected with, they embrace you very, very differently. And even that kind of connection shows that,
So for Spice to go into right here, you should know that there is something good about. And let me tell you, let me wrap it up so that it's on record. May it not be that there is wars of genres of music that is ignorance in its own capacity. May it not be that some Afro beats are fighting some dancehall or some reggae is fighting some war. No. Sense will tell you that this is music of black origin. I study this in school. I study. You guys know the vibes. I'm so passionate about this. I put my money into this. I'm not going to let anybody who can't put no dime into anything just spit on the vibes. You get, it's not about genre wars. I have hit songs in Afrobeat. I have hit songs in reggae. I've had the most collaborations in Ghana from Ghana. What are you talking about? From French to Lusophone to Francophone. And it's dancehall. I do it.
I need that song. That song, I love it.
Which one of them?
I can't see me from afar.
Look at the stage. Look how many people got here. That's the School of Performing Arts from Legon. I mean, hold on.
The reason I brought that up wasn't even about this, but I was asking about something about identity. Hence the reason why I asked, out of 10 artists in Jamaica, how many of them will come up to do dancehall or reggae dancehall music? And you rightfully gave me the answer. I was looking. How
has dancehall impacted on the identity of Ghanaian music?
I'm speaking something else, something completely different. So we have 10 artists likely to come out to do a certain particular genre, which gives me an answer, confident answer that is one of the ways that they protect their music, because the culture feeds the people to understand that if you want to do music on the top priority list, one of them peaks, so you might want to lean towards that. The language, the food, the dance, everything is in there. When you watch your videos, everything about it speaks Jamaican. You don't even need to, if you didn't even say a word, we probably watch the visuals without audio, we'll know you're a Jamaican artist.
Yes.
So now coming back home, and hence the tough question I was going to put to my friends, that what and how can we represent ourselves when you speak Ghana? What can represent us? If it is dancehall, how do we go about it? If it's Afrobeat, how do you go about it? If it is high life, how do you go about it?
Jay, I think,
and then I ask the second question: that has the multiple genres and love of the music that we like, has it been our Achilles heel, the weak spot in our system? Because we have too many things that we are doing. That's what I was asking. I don't know if
it has not.
Jay, the only thing that is a weak spot for creatives anywhere in the world is finance, right? We are very diverse on the continent of Africa. Jamaica is an island, so if they are all doing the same, even within Ghana, we have diverse tribes. And so those influence from when you grow up is going to bear on the music. And so somebody from Tamale, even if they decide to do dancehall, their tonation will be different from somebody from the south. Okay.
And also Stonebwoy, and I just say, I brag kakra on 3 music about his successes. And also, in Crawford say whether they like it or not, on one can say blow the trumpet, because in Crawford P and Penasem. Some also believe say we party and also jai and maji fully mu and almost studio, or at least or canas one who I Spice, who's a Spice Jamaican dancehall artist, the biggest female dancehall artist in the world, of course, no. And unti and I just say, you know, or kasaka krama Spice who say on also a corner. Adolfo What is your take after watching this video? Do you think that Stonebwoy said nothing but the truth? And I say, oh, brag. Well, answer na mbe jaye akonu subscribe here. Emma Vimbas on YouTube do what say over subscribe. Now, we share video we on any other platform. So I do what so check Vimbas out on YouTube. Subscribe. Let your post notification on. The question still remains: was Stonebwoy bragging or not? Yeah, that's it.
Vimbas TV.